my energy level went down pretty low, and I lost weight a lot. Very strong purification, this energy, the change was enormous. The reason why this corona problem has occurred is for us to have a rest, truly. You look like a Buddha. What happened, Yoshi? Well, I look like I attended Buddhahood during my life. The time has truly come when we can create what we want. Every one of us will be able to create something, and we are the creator. Okay, Stacy channel has started. Hi, I'm Yoshi. This is Akiko. Hello, glad to meet you. Okay, this time, as we can see, we accept the new future is arriving because of COVID. So we're going to talk about new era, in the vision of the new era. Yep. And a short while ago, for this 2 weeks, I became quite sick. And last time when we record this video, I had kind of a recovery, but my energy level got quite low still. That was hard, and I got lost weight as well. I weighed 50 kilos, about 54 to 50, and we're gaining my weight. I didn't have an appetite either. There may be people like me, I assume. During time like this, what does it tell us? This month, truly, the energy of purification is enormous. The change is enormous. Therefore, the reason why this corona problem has occurred was for us to have a real rest. Therefore, if you don't have a rest, probably the health condition will get worse. Well, yeah, that's me. My job became very busy by this COVID problem. It became 3 times more busier than before. If anything, I couldn't have any days off. I see. And during this time like this, I was forced to become sick and I had to take a rest. Is that what it means? This coronavirus for humans spread worldwide, and it's forcing all of us to have a rest. And some people got sick to have a rest. I think so. Therefore, truly, the best thing is happening to each of us. Therefore, what's happening to every person? For me, different. I'm always not busy, but especially now is super busy for me. I always keep relaxed and not doing anything. During this time, I instead became really busy. But I think this is the best for me because I get inspiration and all those things to do. But for other people, probably it's a time for them to stop their work, have a rest, and to have time to reflect themselves. Or some get sick, or some gets more busier, or someone who get a family problem and fighting. Some gets up and down in their emotions. I think each of us are receiving the best experience. And now, because of this corona, the influence of corona, many people cannot help but quitting their companies or close their business. Like various people had to change their jobs. Things like this is happening a lot, aren't they? And because of this kind of time, this vision of new era will be required to everyone. Otherwise, people will have more anxiety. So, in this kind of era, we kind of need more cosmic perspective of new era. what do you think about the new vision? The vision of a new era for work is working from home. I had this idea before. At home, people in various industries have been working at their home, and they are giving and receiving their own business to each other. Like everyone becomes a sole trader, and they have their own job, and everyone exchange their services. I think I had the vision of this kind of future will come. I thought it was gonna come in the future, but I feel like it's already coming, and everyone's kind of forced to do it. I think this is necessary and it is required, I think. Right. Well, that's right. I have been thinking that for 20 years. And I've been doing my business online and been telling people to do it. However, unless this kind of big thing happens, nobody will think about shifting to online business. But now people really, truly needed to start doing that. And from that, we learned that, firstly, some people cannot do it online. I mean, right. Some people cannot really work face to face, and if we think about it, I think in the end, if you work from home, it's impossible to do something you don't like. The reason for that is that someone who does just go to company and do what you're told to do and have making relationship with others in the company, I don't think it will feed the economy anymore, and most of the job will be lost, if you ask me, and the company will move on to the online working from home style more and more, and therefore, in short, people who is not useful or required for people, for a company, will be eliminated, because unless the person can really enjoy the job and make a result, people won't be needed. And I think this system of belonging to a mega companies will be impossible, because by working at home, like I said before, people are becoming more and more specialized in their skills and sell their own skill as a self-employee. So company can no longer tie them up in the company, and then people has to do their own business. Each person has to be independent, and then finally we come back to the main point, which is what we do, what we really believe in and we want to do. This kind of future is coming soon. What do you think, Akiko? Well, I think this time will come, and I think it's good to start doing that already. Maybe it can take a little bit of time. There's some part you need to hurry, but what I think the most important thing is the balance. Because you think what you like and think deeply about yourself, and think what you can do with. So for example, if you are doing something, the work you don't like it, but as some people ask me if they should quit a job, but what I would advise them is to make a balance, having keeping both jobs. That makes you feel secure, and eventually when those jobs that you don't like is lost, you can smoothly shift into the job you like or work you like. So I think you can just explore many different work you can try on. A short while ago, I was telling that the time will come when you want to do, but I don't recommend to quit your job straight away, because I also hung on to my company while I was doing my own business, started all my own business. Maybe there is a busy industry at this time, so you can search on that kind of industries that is busy now, even though you haven't tried or wasn't in something like a face-to-face job, or you have to be somewhere. Those jobs are being lost, so you can look for industry that is new to you. And the economy, we're expecting the huge events that might change the structure of the economy from the very basis. During the time like this, the reason why I want to ask your opinion about getting basic income introduced by the government, that kind of future. What do you think about it? Will come. Like Scandinavian countries, we already have got, and I heard from my friends about those story, and I thought that would be great. Even though the tax is high, they provide a free education and medical services, and then base the income. So then you can do what you really want to do and try something new. They provide us with the relief that we can go a step forward and create something new. So this is going to be the great model, like a good model of a government or countries that will be followed by many other countries in the future. So this is my vision. So when I heard about it, I always envied all those countries like Scandinavia. Right. Therefore, although there's many different informations going around, and we can think of many different futures, but in a certain meaning, we have an image that we're still going to get subsidies for basic income from our government. Yep. And finally, humans will be able to do what they would like to do in that system. Well, until now, I think we've kind of worked so hard and sacrificed our lives and time for the money by doing something we don't want to do. But we never treasured ourselves or look back at ourselves, because we've been always hard workers, and without earning money, we can't eat, we can hold a roof on top. So I think that's been weird. We thought that was normal, but I think we're getting back to the normal state, a natural state. As the vision of the new era, how is it going to become, you think, Akiko? How the money is going to become? There are many theories about money. I never thought of that. Current dollar-based economy, a capitalism modeled form of economy, could perhaps collapse, and it will become completely different form, some say. And on the other hand, some warn that currently, since we're printing a lot of money, 10 times more than the real economy, and then it will be reset at some point. It's going to be like, what's going to happen to the value of our money? Oh, I see. As a vision, I don't have any image of everything changing drastically at one go, but I think money will retain its value. But
what's that?
How will I? I think it will be using more electronic money and will be less conscious about actual money. Like those systems will be built up here, and I think it's gonna be both those money, actual money, and invisible money. But I don't think both will exist. So you're saying that at the same time, the existing money system and electronic money or blockchain or anything will integrate it, or a virtual currency, something like virtual money, and it will become basic income. That's what I think. Yeah, my image is like that. So there won't be any drastic collapse of the money system, but I believe that there will be a balanced and smooth, best transition into the future in money. Right. I've been receiving many inspirations of many businesses that I would like to start. A lot of them, many businesses. I'm having this online community. I have this idea of running many business, and that also contributes to the society. I don't like this word, but something that is rooted in our own daily life, and we can spread the energy flow really smoothly to everybody. So inside this online community and therefore what we call the new era will be perhaps the era of helping and supporting each other in various areas. And I'm thinking that we'll be able to ask people many ideas, and in some projects inside our online community, if there's any interesting idea, we can make the idea into a project and work together to make it happen, and we can support that project. And if the new idea we're getting from the people are the one which we can support each other and in these areas, if so, we would like to create these systems. The funds for online community should be used to those projects, and also crowdfunding. I've got those vision of getting the online communities funding and crowdfunding at the same time to make a new project. Really. And creating all business and being an entrepreneur. Someone told me I'll be someone like that. And back then I was really into spiritual world, so I wasn't really interested in doing that. But now I kind of makes sense to me, and I want to do those things now in a brand new form that didn't exist before. I got those ideas too. Right. So you've got new ideas as well, right? I have many, and many people have been telling me that I'm the person who creates those systems for the new era. Therefore, I love creating systems, right? To put ideas together and make it happen. That's what I love. Yeah, putting ideas into reality. For example, I can't hear you right now, Akiko. Well, now you're back. The screen is freezing though. Can you hear me? I can. Excuse me. For example, Starseed, the cosmic flea market. The idea of that flea market is that, in a sense, we use points instead of money. When we do a business selling and buying within our point system, there won't be any GST included or involved. Those points will be circulated within the community. The system of circulation money is very symbolic. Even though we have a lot of many places to fix in the system, but it's just one way of symbolizing. And this kind of system will be created in the future in this society, where we can exchange our value.
That's great.
So, what's more, this time, like Starseed Cafe of our own in Tokyo, we have started the virtual cafe, a service that we didn't have before.
Virtual cafe.
Virtual cafe, yep. This virtual cafe. Also, something we only have at the real place, where people really have to gather in a place. But this actual place of the cafe, but anyone can join through Zoom virtually, having tea party or having alcohol together.
So we can connect with people who couldn't before, and we can be on countries' borders.
Well, therefore, for this new era, the era from now on, I'd like to show how we can shift smoothly by taking unnecessary ideas behind. And that Cosmic Festival in May, I said that if you are organizing a big festival like this, people will need to gather, and you need a big budget and a lot of audiences. Because of the corona, we did no audience festival, but some ways it was actually better, people say, because therefore before there are many people who couldn't make it to the venue physically, or people from overseas can join to the event. More people are joining to the event, and also the guests who couldn't join can participate in more. Can I tell the name of the guests?
Yes, you can. The additional guest.
Firstly, who's going to start?
Gregory?
Mr. Gregory, that's right. So Mr. Greg will be joining us, and his talk is something, but also he's going to play some music for us.
Yes, that's right. He has a wonderful sound from the universe. He shows his starseedness, having different talents, and he's got beautiful music that represent the universe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can we mention another guest?
Yes, of course. Yeah, you can mention that.
Then please introduce her, Akiko.
Well, this is Miss Karma. She's a Japanese person who lives in the US, and she's been interpreting for Bashar. And I wanted to obtain a message from Bashar, so I had been exchanging messages with her, but we couldn't get it directly from Bashar. But she has already really connected deeply to the aliens, and she's been working with the people who has a really strong spiritual energies, so she can also channel. She also has a strong energy, and she's been witnessed so many spiritual things, the real spirituals in America. So at this time, she's gonna report something from the vortex in the US. I'd like her to appear in this group or this channel in the future.
Right. Miss Kama seems to know everything beforehand. Just before this program starts.
Yes, we talked about her. Yoshi's face has changed completely before and after starting this channel. So now it's like a Buddha. What happened to you, Yoshi?
I became a living Buddha. That's what she implied. I'd like to hear about that as well when we connect to Miss Karma.
Right. She's lived in the US for a very long time, but she's so friendly and cute person.
Talking about Bashar,
Yes, I think she's gonna tell us about the stories of
and
Bashar.
more, it's great to be connecting with person who
Yes,
has
loves spaceships and all those.
channel ability to the higher dimension. Oh, this time again, I'd like you to
Yes.
give us about what's going to happen through this corona, and because many people are worried and about their life and job in the future, and there are many anxiety among people. I'd like you to obtain some message from the higher dimensions and of the vision of the new era.
A new era's vision.
Yes, how is the new era is going to become?
Okay, I got it. The vision for the new era. It comes as helping each other. All beings are harmonized to each other, and the world of cooperating with each other, that's what's going to be. So each of one of us need to think, what will be wonderful world? What would you like to experience in this world? Because all things exist and each one of you understand that. Therefore, you don't need to be afraid. That's the message. And the frequency that you emit is truly going to choose what kind of experience you will have. Therefore, the small adjustment, so to speak, what each of us intends to do, what kind of world each of us would like to experience, it is important us to really intend, because the intention will create your reality. If you have many anxiety and focusing only on those things, you will experience those world. The happy world, if everyone intends that, the world going to become cooperative and harmonious. If we focus on this, you are going to experience this. This is as simple as this. So just make a clear intention about your future. It's also said that this has become which you truly create your own world. So each of us is a creator. So this is not a fictional being, but this is the time to do this on this earth. And you can create. You can, of course, experience and create the world you want, and that's what you do. So if you focus on your anxiety, I think it's about time. You've been accessing those information and frequency, but I think it's all they think it's about the time to be conscious of what you want to experience, and you create the world. The world of light, love and harmony, it's already prepared, so there's nothing to be scared of. The world of the harmony, even though we're not aware of it, but it's already being built behind our consciousness, and we're going to experience it.
Thank you very much.
That's about it.
What I've been thinking recently is that we're all living in a different universe. That's what I feel.
Yes, I do. The earth is not only one, but there are many earths in this universe, in the parallel world.
One day, I feel like it changed, or I feel something inside me has changed.
That's amazing. we unconsciously going back in shifting to different earth. So I think there are so many of versions of the reality that we can choose. That's the message from them. I really firmly put my intention of being
Sounds good.
really relaxing, fun, having fun. That's
I'm
my
also
intention.
getting a vision right now, a very good future vision I have. I'm looking forward to it.
Right. The message says that each of us creates the world, so we creating rather than what we are part of it, but we are the one who's creating it. So I think that's what it's good to have us in your mind. It's gonna be fun. Maybe we could face some challenges, but that means you're using your own feelings and senses. That means you directly connected to your higher
Thank you very
self.
much. I think we're getting a very good vision here. I'd like to invite you to the saying goodbye as usual with the best
vision in this
best
world.
vision of the future. Okay, thank you very much for today. ではでは See you.
ではでは。
ではでは
Thank you very much, everyone.
楽しい
It's so fun.
楽しいビ
Let's
デオ見
watch
よう
the
よ。
new vision of the world. That's what I always see
楽しいな
doing this. It's fun. ではでは。
ではでは。